Hello and welcome to Digital Sim Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is another episode of Direwolf as 1.19. I mean, come on, Direwolf20. God, I love this pack. Right, so quick update. Right, I've extended this one out so that we can do dusts. I've put that one back into the inscriber, so that's cool. Move shit over here. Added 256Ks here. We've got our own little crystal growthy thing still chugging away quite happily, and just to give you an idea, we've been in, I've been doing a lot of hours in this pack. I've even left it running in the background on my computer just because I can, and then obviously I've been working around it. So as you can see, we've got quite a few Certus quartz, which is nice. We can also make our own fluix, so we're all good. I made this bad boy. So we've got mega crafting co-processor units because I saw those in the thing. So I saw it in here. So if we go mega crafting monitor, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, you've got mega crafting storage and you've got all this stuff and you've got mega crafting units and mega crafting pattern providers and all that kind of good stuff. So I used a crafting unit or a co-processor, which provides 4 co-processing threads per block. That's kind of cool. So I built a few of them. Upgraded our cube. Now we're on here. I've also upgraded some of the cabling. So we've pulled off 32 going down here. We've got 22 of them active because we've got this. I kind of like the look of this, to be honest. Yeah, it's just a whole mess of molecular constructors and everything. And I spent the last couple of hours putting acceleration cards in every single one. So they all have acceleration cards, every single last one of them. Took a little while, but very cool. We've got, as you can see, we've got tons of stuff in here. Now, molecular assemblers. I mean, obviously we're going to need a few more. So we need some oak logs. So let's go down 10. No, we still need some oak logs. Let's go down, let's go up. No, we still need oak logs. That's the biggest problem that we've got, wood. Stupidest thing ever. Wood is our problem. So we need to get some kind of farming going, which we will do. Up here, yeah, not a lot's changed. In fact, pretty much nothing has changed. We do have this cool little thing though. Now we have a lot of wool now, like a ton of wool, because we made some cheap shears. Ooh, we can collect some wood. Right, so these things again. There we go. Okay, so I've got these things. These are the shearing stations from Cyclic. You basically put them down, and every time a sheep walks into it, every time a sheep walks into it, get out of the way, guys. Every time a sheep walks into it, it snips, and then I've got this thing to collect it. So what we're going to do with this is, this just collects things like mad. Pretty cool. Right, I do have some upgrades in this thing, so 5x5 upgrades, so I can just do this, which is kind of cool. And as you can see, it gets collected by the thingy over there until it gets out of range, and then I have to start picking it up myself, which is rather annoying. But if we can go and get the rest of the logs out of here, as you can see, instant tree decay, which is actually kind of cool. And there we go. There we go. All gone. Right, so we do need some kind of farm for this. I'm not going to lie, it's getting a little bit, bad coming back out here to do that. The sheep thing is doing quite well though, and I'll show you just how well. So from last episode to this, it's been a fair few hours. It's probably been, I don't know, 18 hours or so, 16. And I've left it running in the background. It's started off not bad, but look at that, white wall. Tons. Absolutely tons. Now, there are a couple of things that we do need to do. And my battery looks like it's empty. There we go. So we're going to go and charge this thing up again. We'll just leave it in there and let it charge. So there's a couple of things that we do need to do. As you can see from the inventory, let's get rid of the lava bucket. We've got a point, which provides energy. We've got a builder. We've got a shape card, so a fortune quarry in this instance. And we've got some other stuff as well. So we're going to put these blocks and that back in here. And we'll also do the building gadget there as well. what I want to do is go to the Nether and actually build a quarry. I can't remember whether I did or not. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Nether quarry. I have a Nether lava, which I've basically just got a pump, a ranged pump in the Nether, and that is basically filling this thing, which is going into a fluid cell, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. So I've got pretty much unlimited lava there now as well. So yeah, this is kind of cool. We've got a nice little setup now, and we can process quite a lot of stuff pretty quickly actually. 256k storage is not an issue for us right now, which is really cool, except for wood. Wood is an issue. Wood is a massive issue. So we got two issues. Yeah, we got two issues. We've got wood, which is number one really, and the second one is the Nether quarry. That's another big issue, because we've got no topping up of Nether quartz and all that kind of stuff. I've had to go and do that myself. So I think what we're going to do is, I've got the pieces. You've seen me set up one of these quarries before, so I'm not going to set that up on camera. I am going to go and do that off camera, because like, who the hell wants to see me just like go around running around in the Nether and then running for 256 blocks and then, you know, going down. Yeah, it's painful. You've seen me do it again before, but I wanted to tell you I'm going to be doing it. What we're going to do today though is we're going to set up a farm, because I need wood. That sounds really bad, but I need wood. Forester, farming saplings to wood. That sounds kind of cool. What the hell's this thing? Right. Oh, solidification. Okay, we could probably do that, right? Can we do a solidification chamber? I'm pretty sure we can. What the hell is an obsidian pressure plate? Oh, stone pressure plates. Yeah, we can do loads of those. So we'll do that. So I'm guessing we only need one of these to begin with. One, maybe. Right, what do we need? Lapis lazuli. In fact, actually, just get a whole bunch of those, because we'll probably get 2 or 3 of these, to be honest. So we need to make this thing. So I'm going to put that up there, and we're going to get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. So we've got that up there, and we've got that up there now as well. Right. So what was the other thing we needed? Oh, that's it. Obsidian pressure plates. So we'll get a bunch. And then we need, it's that thing there. There we go. Okay, so we need one of those. I'm guessing to make this thing. Okay, so we need all these. We can use liquid magma, which is going to be from a. It's not a solidification. It's the other one, isn't it? Because you've got the solidification. So if we go to Cyclic, and I'll Cyclic. Look. Yep, there we go. Right, okay, so if we go to Cyclic, we can see the two machines that are usually used side by side. And one of them's like this, solidification, and the other one's a melting chamber. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure that's why. Normally they're used in conjunction. Basically this one melts items into fluid, right? So if we put this over here, I'm going to plonk it down here, basically, next to each other. So this, well, that was all right. They both use power, so that's good. Right, so this thing here is going to use, where's those little blocks? There they are, magma blocks, right? So that's going to do a magma block. What is it going to do? It's going to do 2 magma blocks, and then it's going to push nothing. Oh, that's right, because you have to item the liquid. So we'll go fluid. I've got fluid stuff. Yes, I do, but I probably got it in my backpack. Right, so I need the Cyclic thing, because we're going to be using the fluid from Cyclic. So if I do this to this, and then go boom, that should transfer the liquid there. There we go. And then what we can do is we can go in here and put 31 and 31. That should then fill this guy up, right? So this is going to be our liquid magma. Now, liquid magma is used to make... There we go, liquid magma, yeah, is then used with a fire charge, block of redstone, and a gold ingot. So we're going to go and get a block of redstone. In fact, we're going to get 5, 7, 8 of those. Not sure if we got any fire charges. No, we don't. So we might have to make a couple, which is not too bad because we can do that as well. So we've got 9 of those. So, and then we need some gold, right? So if we go and get gold, there we go. Let's get 8 of those. You know what? Let's just do 9 of all, 9 and 9 and 9. There we go. And we go over to here. This should be right. So there is a glitch. You can see it there, but you can't see it there. It doesn't really matter. This thing is pretty cool anyway. So we'll make these little things here. Perfect. Oh, it makes 2 at a time. Perfect. Right. So there is an upgraded version of this as well, which is the. There we are. So it makes a crystallized obsidian, which is a wither rose and obsidian and slime. But we're not going to make that one because we want this thing. We need 2 observers. So we're going to make a couple of observers and shove them in the system. And we're going to make 2 of these, I think. We'll put that in there as well, and we'll get 2 of them. Then we need saplings, I'm guessing. Because, you know, why not? I don't know how these work, so it's going to be fun finding out. Let's go and have a look. I'm going to plonk it down here. And I'm guessing that we put that there. Oh no, we put the saplings in there. Preview. Oh, whoa, hang on. That does a massive area. That is not staying there. We need power as well. So I need, wow, that is a massive, that's going to be cool. Right. Let's go and get ourselves, we're going to need more saplings for a start. Also, what we're going to need is flux. So we're going to need some power. Receives energy from adjacent blocks. No. Provides energy to adjacent blocks. Removing energy from your thing. So that's, we'll get a couple of those. And we'll shove those down here. Perfect. Okay, now let's go find somewhere for this to be... Yeah, we need another ender chest, don't we? We need another ender chest. Oh, I don't have one of those in the system. Okay, so just so that you can, so that you're aware, you know, we've got all the pretty little shit down there. If I wanted to put ender chests into the system, okay, I would obviously go find the ender chest recipe, and I'd click on the button, and I'd put that into here. And then I would do the same for this, and then I would also do the same for the backpack, because I'm not stupid. And it would be nice to have a backpack. Then what we need to do is we need to go find one of these things. A ME access pattern terminal, which gives you access to all of the network. Now, as you can see, we've got 20 molecular assemblers, which I can just lift up and plonk these things in. And then I can go over to here and go ender and go, I want one of them, please. And I just go start, and I want, oh yeah, I want one of those as well. And I'll start, and they just get made really quick. It's crazy how fast it actually makes the small stuff or the simple stuff. Really cool. Can't argue. Bloody awesome. Right, anyway, let's go make this crap work. So we're going to try and keep it into chunks that we already have loaded. Now, what have we claimed? Right, we've claimed up there and above there, and we haven't claimed any over here or over here. I'm thinking we've got 17 to 25. Now, I can change the config. My computer is good enough that I could probably put about 250 of these in there and force chunk the whole lot. But I will modify the config probably when we start running out. When we're a bit nearer to 25, I might, you know, I might do that. But at the moment, I think what I'm going to do is try and keep this area up here. I think we're going to go and find a nice flat area, which is not here. So we're going to make a nice flat area, and we're going to go 5 by 5 for that. So we're just going to muller the entire area. So we're going to give ourselves a nice big area. We'll probably stop around here actually. Okay, so do we have a big enough area? More than likely. We've got a ton of stuff actually. Right, so can we do... You know what? It would probably be easier if I placed it down and then cleared the area. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this thing down so that it's not in the middle. We don't really want it in the middle of things. So, okay, so if I go over slightly more, I need to fill this gap in, but that's fine. We've got plenty of dirt now in here, so we can grab a couple of stacks out. So let's get rid of this. And we'll build up this here. There we go. And then we'll put this here. And then we shall show or preview the area. So this is the area I need to clear. Actually, terraform. And this. And get it all one level. Now, I don't know how this thing works, so this is a learning curve, but I'm hoping that's going to be cool. And then we got to level that out as well. I'm assuming that this needs to be leveled out. I mean, I don't actually know. I don't even know what these force logs do, but I think harvesting them. So we're going to have to look into that at some point, because I would like to know what we can do with the force. It would be quite cool, I think. So that's probably on my list now to do. It's something that I've never played with before in any pack, let alone this pack. So I think what I'm going to do is try and find out what it does, and then we can probably go on that journey, which would be quite cool. Right, now let's get this thing into single mode, and we'll go down here. Where's it gone? So we're going this way then. Okay, so that's all of those. Now let's put it on 3x3 and just... These modes are awesome. I mean, actually, I would like a 5x5 on Direwolf20 gadget, but it is a bit OP as it is. However, I think that would be pretty good. I wouldn't have any use to have this thing as well. Like, if I had a 5x5 on there, I wouldn't need this one. Although, when you increase the power on the Direwolf21, oh man, it mullers blocks. But then I can set the thing to 1. I could set the thing to 1, so that it wouldn't take them. But yeah, it's just mad. Right, so let's get rid of some of this stuff like poppies and seeds and force logs. Okay, so we are going to give this thing power and see what it does. That is my master plan. We're going to do this and hook it up to the quarries. We're not going to hook it up to the base because I don't know how much power it uses. And then we're going to wait, I suppose. What does it do? 21 by 21, 19. All right, you can change it. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Always on. Perfect. So, what do? Ooh, you're planting things. Oh, hang on. Is that planting around the edge? Or is it going to plant it in the middle too? I need some bone meal, really. Try and find out what it does. Okay. Now, will it harvest it? So it puts it down, but what does it harvest? Let's have a look at Cyclic actually. Maybe there's another machine that harvests. Block rotator, okay. Combustion, devouring, material, evaporation. Because normally there's like another block. They do specific things normally. So maybe there is a block placer. Right, so we've got block breaker, item user, precious dropper, forester. Farming saplings to wood. Okay, so that's that. The miner. Automatic gentle harvesting. You know, that would be quite cool for downstairs. Wireless, don't know. Okay, there's a tree. And there's another tree. So if I leave it, what does it do? Nothing. It's another tree grown. Do I need the harvester to go along with this? Automatic gentle harvesting, see? Right, let me check the map anyway. Because I'm pretty sure that these three are going to be required. So I don't know what this thing does, but it doesn't look like it's harvesting stuff at the moment. So maybe I do need the harvester. So let's go downstairs where all of the bits and pieces are. Let's go and collect our things out of there, and let's go and find the harvester. And it should be roughly the same, except for the biomass might be... Okay, so we get 8 biomass. That's not bad. Copper nuggets. Okay, so they're pretty simple to do as well. And then we've got a harvester, right? So now we need... we've got the flux. We've got that. So let's go back upstairs and see what we can do with this one. Does this one have a big radius as well? If it does, it would suggest to me that this is what we should do, which is we plant the things and then we harvest them, right? That's what it would suggest. So I'm going to try down here on this row. So it's outside. And this looks like the middle. Height. Okay. That actually looks like, yeah, 25 by 25. What have I got on that one? I can't remember. Let's see if we can spin this thing around though. No. So let's break this and then put it this way. And then we'll turn the preview on. And the preview should hopefully, yeah, it does. It lines up. Okay. And the height is that, so up. Okay, so 16 blocks up. So it will harvest everything in the inside here. Yep, that seems about right. Although it doesn't seem right for that, but that's neither here nor there. So that's always going to be on. Let's give it some power to the side. Like so. That should be on. That should be always on. Items, maybe? We need it to go out. Is it because it's on the border? Maybe if I shrink this to 9. So it's still going to be here. We need to go and sleep, really. We can't be dealing with all this crap here. I don't know how that's going to work. Or I don't know how that works. Interesting, though. I think I'm going to go read up about it and I'll be back. Because if we can get something like Cyclic working there, that would be pretty awesome. Especially because that's a massive range. We could... okay. We've got a Blizz. And now we got a creeper. Crap, I died then. Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm about to now. Got him. Okay, so now we got rid of that thing. I am going to disappear for a couple of minutes. You are not going to know anything. But yeah, I'm going to go and have a look or research about how the Cyclic thing works. Because if I can get that right, and it can harvest trees, that would be cool. Why the hell is there another Blizz? Christ's sake. I'm going to go and get some food as well and then go and beat that thing. In fact, actually, I think I've got food here. Oh, perfect, yeah. Google stew. Yep, alright, anyway, I'm going to disappear. I'll be right back. Okay, sometimes I'm not very patient. Literally, as I was breaking the block, it started to work. So, we're going to place this down. We are going to remove this, and we're going to put it down to a 7 by 7. And we're going to show the area, right? Smaller area. Not stupid, okay? Always on. Now, feed, power. Power. There we go. Boom. Now, quarry power, we're good. Chuck in some things, and off it goes, right? Now, we're going to come back, because what do we need? I tell you what we need. We need an advanced collector, because we want a huge, great area. So we want a nice, big, advanced collector. So we need a baby one first, which is this one. And then we need a big one, which is this one, which requires a iron ender, which we can make like so. And boom, there we go. Now, we've already got an ender chest, so we should be golden. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, before it gets to the end of what it's doing. There we go. That is still planting. Sweet. Okay. Right, so it's planting right now, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our ender chest here. I am not going to put this thing on yet, because we're going to wait. Yeah, I should have just let them grow up first. We're going to go downstairs and maybe try and find some bone meal. we have any bone meal? I don't even know if we've got bone meal in the system. I don't know. We got any bones? Oh, we have. Okay, so we've got some bone meal. Not a great amount. Wow. 27. 27 is more than enough for what we need. So that's fine. So let's go back upstairs. Like so. And let's magically make some trees grow. And we'll do this one here. And we'll do this one here. And some like so. Look, 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 look. The forester is mining them. Can you hear it? But look, it leaves all the stuff on the ground. Now you can see why this thing is needed. Because now I can increase it and it will pick up everything off the ground. And that means that it will go back into the system. So what we're going to do is, I know for a fact that we've got access down here. Straight down. There we go. Boom. We're going to fall through the ceiling. Up. There we go. Right. So we're right in the corner block. Perfect. Okay. So if I go... There we go. I've got no power. So yeah. I need to put power into this thing first. Oh, that's it. Because I need to put that one in there. This one will automatically get power. So we'll take that one out. Flux bore should basically get power because the battery is in the thing. It's the laser that takes up most of the power. I mean, look, 10 million is... I mean, it's not a lot for the system, but it's just a lot for what I've got in my system at the moment. We need to put the power stuff in that recharges all your batteries and shit while we're walking around. That would be kind of cool. However, we've got a harvester for out there, which we will go and do as well. But for the moment, we have that thing working away quite happily upstairs, and it's basically putting everything into the system. So we should see a whole bunch of saplings now appear in the system. Now, that's great if we didn't need them back upstairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a little export bus, and we're going to get ourselves some cables. We're going to need a few more cables. So let's get some more cables. 2 is definitely not going to be enough. Let's get like 20. Go. As you can see, the bits and pieces are basically being created here. So this is being turned to dust. If we need any fluics, there we go. Look, the fluic stuff is being dropped into the water and then being picked up. And yeah, this system is working pretty well now. Right, so 29 cables should be more than enough. Let's go. Now, I've got a couple of... stop talking while I'm doing stuff. Right, so we've got this hole here, which we're not going to utilise. We are going to utilise this hole that I am now making. And purely and simply because that's where the cable is. So now I know where it is, I can dig up underneath it, which is cool. So we can come up to the side, and then we'll just go back downstairs and fix downstairs. That'll be fine. Right, so that's come up not exactly where I wanted it. I mean, I don't mind it there. I mean, it's not the worst place if you can go off this direction. But I would like it that way because this is where some of the trees come. And I don't really want to mess with that if I can help it. Although all our dirt is going into the system, so let's get some dirt out. There we go, dirt balls, perfect. Right, so here is where I would like it to go. And we'll dig it out here, and we'll put cables across. And then what we're going to do is put one here, and then put one up. So the ME export bus is going to be here, and we are going to export saplings into this. Although, will it accept saplings? Or is that even on? Is that on? Device missing a channel. Okay, so we need to fix the channel. But we've got one more sapling that we can throw in there. Right, what I'm going to do is go downstairs and fix the channels, because this has got to be coming... So we've got too many channels. I don't know why. Let's go and sleep first, because I keep getting attacked when I'm wandering around, and it would be nice not to. Alright, let's go downstairs and see if we can't fix this channel issue. Right, so we've got a bunch of channels and a bunch of stuff coming off of here. That's fine. This thing here, devices online, is it missing a channel? Right, so it's coming from over here. So how many channels did we have? We've got 7 of 8 being pulled back there. So we've got 1 channel, apparently. So why is that not working then? Device is missing a channel. We need some more channels. You know what? Let's do it the other way then. So let's break this thing, and we'll fix the wall in a moment. However, what we will do is get some dense and then some smart, and we'll put a dense amount of cable this way, and then we'll put smart cable. I would say we put smart cable there, but I wasn't smart and put the wrong cable. There we go. Right, so smart cable can come into here, which is fine, so that should be good. Get that cable back, and then what we can do is we can run the cable through the wall over here, I think. Yeah, that'll be alright. And then that should basically fix our issues with that. Have we got a device is missing a channel? Okay, so what we could do is basically hook up these channels to this one as well. So how many have we got now? We've got 4 of 8 channels. So we've got that online, we've got that online, and then we've probably got the top stuff up online as well. So we are going to hide this crap now. We're going to try and hide this crap now and not be stupid. Although that's going to be difficult, apparently. Right. There we go. Okay, so we've got all of that relatively looking okay. I'm not really that worried about how it looks. This place is a mess anyway. So let's go down. What did we need? We needed saplings. Oh, we got more cable. Cool. Right, so we'll get rid of that. 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 Saplings should be all good. Alright. I need to fill that, but yeah, we'll put a bloody thing with it, but yeah. Alright. There we go. Saplings are now coming into the system and being planted. So that's cool. There we go. And then every time they grow, they get harvested. They get picked up by this thing, put into the system, and everybody is happy. And I'm especially happy because now I've got a ton of wood. So that's kind of cool, really, isn't it? Yeah, so that's that one. Right, let's go and fix the other one because I'm sick and tired of harvesting my own crops. We don't really want to drop down through the ceiling on top of the sheep, so let's go around the way, around the side. There we go. Okay. So where's our harvester? There it is. And I'm going to put it this side because I want it closest to the base because that's where all of the crap is. So let's put the harvester down there. We are going to whack it to the maximum height going up and the maximum size. And we're going to preview that and give it everything. So that should, yep, that will cover the entire area. So I am happy. Right, that's cool. We'll do that and then we'll go power like so. I'm guessing that this thing is going to harvest things and then just drop it where they are. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. I mean, oh crap, that harvested everything then. Wow, okay. So for them, they need to be one down. Yeah, it's doing exactly the same thing. We need to pick up the items. So if I drop that there... Ah, crap, I need another one. I need another advanced item collector. So let's go get item collector. There we go. So a normal one, and we need an eye of ender. Oh, what we need the blaze rods for. That's fine. Get an eye of ender, and then that one. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go outside and we'll shove that on top of the ender chest, and we should be all good. Now, that ender chest over that side will catch all of the items that we've got from the cyclic part anyway. And some overlap I'm not really that worried about. Okay. Although that doesn't look good. So let's have a look at... Oh, that's why. Because it wasn't catching the area. So we'll do... Okay, so this is maximums. Oh. Let me just give up that look. It's fine. Or I could put it here. Actually, I could put the chest there, couldn't I? Yeah, we're going to put the chest over here. Put the ender chest here. Put the item collector on top. Like so. Increase its range to everything. And show the range. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Perfect. And then just test it by throwing some stuff down, which gets picked up, which is awesome. So what we want to do is... So these things are going to get harvested, which is cool. We could probably grow some more stuff. We do need to sort this out. It needs to be one level down. Which isn't the worst thing, to be honest. That's going to get collected anyway. And what have we got here? Have we got any sand in? No, we haven't. Okay, so let's go get some sand. And also we've got water buckets, so we'll pick those up in a moment. But if we get some sand and we lower that down, then when it grows, it will be harvested, but it will be ignored to begin with. So that will be fine. What we need to do right now, though, is just pick up the water. So... like so. And then kill off the rest. There we go. Nope, I need it on a 5x5. There we go. And we're going to go here. Do the individuals, this one, and then do that, and that. Perfect, okay. So now what we want to do is go down here. We want to start here and go 2 across. Do we? Yeah, because we want the water and we want the sand. So we want the water and sand to be here. Like so. Let's get some water. Cool. And then we'll plant this stuff again. And then, right, so what will happen is because we're only harvesting at this level, it won't harvest these blocks. But when it grows, like so. Right, so I have worked out that this does a cycle. So it'll go each block So it might take a minute to come back round to this block, but it will eventually hit this block. He says, with no patience whatsoever. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add more blocks because it might be on one of the other lines. Or I've just put this in an area where it's not going to grab it because, oh no, it will. Look, there we go. It's in the area. So it's a massive area. We just need to wait until the, in fact, actually, do we need to wait until, or can we just shrink the area? No, that's height. So height, I would put that at this. Area shrinking, there we go. Area shrinking down to 5, which would cover all the farm. Okay, we're happy with that. And as you can see, you saw, there we go, see? It goes in cycles. So as it grows, it's now going to be picked up by that, but it's going to be harvested by that. Perfect. Okay, so that's our 2 farms. Now that should help massively with the issue that we had with the wood, because as you can see, you know, the wood was sort of, you know, working quite well actually. I'm quite impressed. That was rather quick as well. So let's put our backpack and shove everything back in the backpack. There we go. And go and grab our laser. Sweet. Okay, so we need to do the power thing, but we'll do the power thing later. Or next episode, should I say, because this one's already long enough. But as you can see, we've got the Cyclic stuff to do the little packet things, or you know, the advanced one as well. We've now got the shearing one, which has given us a ton of sheep. We've got the forestry one up there. We've got the one out the back for all the farm, like the food and stuff. Let's have a look at our oak wood. 419 already. I rest my case. That's awesome. Okay, and then we're exporting, obviously, things to it. Now, the forester out there doesn't need an export to it, so we're not going to bother. The shearing one doesn't need an export to it, so we're not going to bother with that one. But yeah, this is cool. Now we've got automation where I can just go out there and plant some more stuff, and then it will make those as well. That's pretty cool. Up here is still looking a little bit bare, but we will sort that out at some point with maybe some magic mods. But right now, I would like to hook these 2 up to somewhere so that I can just dump stuff in there. And I'm going to go, right now, I'm going to go to the nether and I'm going to set up the builder, ready for next episode. But right now, we can see our trees just through the top there, being harvested, making our lives a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm happy with that. In that mood, or in that breath, thank you very much for watching. I hope you I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you liked the episode. Yeah, if you would subscribe and like, I would really appreciate that, because I want to grow this channel a little bit more. But anyway, I think that is pretty much it. I'm not going to do any more. I'm just going to say, I've been Synthesis. You've been awesome. Laters.